So right now we're going to discuss how you anchor the cable in the lever for the Cascadia dropper. It's a little different than some of the other levers that we have. So the first thing is the barrel. This is actually where the cable is going to pinch. This actually takes a 3mm Allen on one side, right here. And to tighten it, it's going to pinch the cable in that small hole. And you're going to want to hold the 3mm fixed and turn the 2mm down. Now the other tricky part of this is getting the barrel installed in the lever, but with a little bit of technique it's actually pretty easy. So what we'll want to do is locate where we're going to put it in the lever first. This small cylinder goes right in the end of the lever, and that's where your cable is going to come through. Now the tricky part is there is a small silver piece right here, which is a cradle, and you have to get the cable anchor just slid through enough so that it's in the groove of the silver piece, and that gets a little bit tricky, but I'll show you a technique that makes it a little bit easier. So don't worry about the silver piece right now. You can see the little cradle that it's going to sit in. So if I push this over, you can see it wants to interfere with the hole. So we'll push it back here, and even though it's not perfectly lined up, what we'll do is take the 3mm end and push that in first until it's hitting the silver piece. And then what we can do is take our 3mm and just move that silver piece slightly out of the way so the rest of the cylinder slides through. Now the cylinder isn't anchored in any way, so you're going to want to hold both sides of it and use your hands to rotate to find the hole where the cable is going to go through. So what we'll do is, and this is just to illustrate how the cable is going to go through and how it's going to anchor. We'll slide the cable through the back side of the lever. And I'll go straight here just so I can kind of illustrate this. And then you're going to run the cable straight down through the middle of that cylinder. Pull that tight. Don't pull it too hard because you don't want to put a kink in the cable. And slide that back through and see how the cable sits nicely in that groove. And we're through the cylinder. Now at this point the cylinder is captured by the cable, so you don't have to worry about it falling out. You're going to take your 3mm on one side. You can leave that there. Take your 2mm on the other side. You don't have to make it extra tight, and you only want to move the 2mm, don't move the 3mm. The 3mm is going to just wrap the cable. The 2mm is actually what cinches the cable down. You're going to just snug that 2mm up and pinch the cable in place. An L bend might work better in this particular situation. And now that it's nice and snug, you can push and it pulls the cable.